Hello there. I'm Scotty, and you're not. What's it say when as soon as I push record? Yawn. So, if you didn't see my short that I put up, I went to put in a number 23, which was my pick for Jim Carrey. Wouldn't work. I didn't want to tackle any of his comedy movies because I'm gonna do comedy and I got Adam Sandler, so that's all I need for comedy categories. So I repicked and I got Jean-Claude Van Damme. So we're talking about the 1998 film Knockoff with Van Damme and Rob Schneider. So what was his obsession in the 90s with taking Rob Schneider and putting him in action movies? He was in Judge Dredd, and he was in this. I said there was one more he was in, right? He was a Demolition Man. He had a cameo in Demolition Man. So what? But much like in Judge Dredd, he's sort of a sidekick here. He plays Tommy, this guy who works with our main character, Marcus Ray. Or as the back of the box says, Marcus Bay. See, right there. Marcus Bay. It says Marcus Bay there, but then down here, Marcus Bay, King of the Marcus. When Ray's, so the typo on the back of the box there, it concerns a shipment of jeans. Yeah, believe it or not, this whole thing starts out with a shipment of jeans. They have many tiny bombs on them that they're going to use to spread around the globe. Russia is sending, because this was 98, which was after the Cold War, but I guess Russians were still bad guys. I don't know. I don't know. But they were sending these bombs around the world. There's a lot of convolutedness in this. There's twist after twist after twist. You got Marcus Ray, played by Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's in this race with this other guy named Eddie Wang. Then all shit breaks down. They're attacked. Stuff happens. And then they're trying to figure out what's going on. But first twist, Marcus finds out that Tommy, the guy he's been working with to sell these knockoff products, is actually with the CIA. Yeah, Rob Schneider works for the CIA. How high was the screenwriter? Was the casting director when they cast Rob Schneider in that role? Say, hey, he can play. To his credit, though, I think he does fine. He's fine in this. He's not overly comedic. He has some lines. There's like an argument about Hawaiian shirts. That's a lot of money, man. But mostly, he's all right. And he is in the CIA because he finds him. Mostly he gets kidnapped and he follows them. Turns out this guy's with the CIA, as is Tommy, and then this other guy played by Paul Sorvino, Harry, the guy that he's connected to. So yeah, and they have to also work with this supposed person who is connected to the Gene Company, played by Layla Roshan, and to me, she's the worst part of this movie. No offense, I liked her as Lisa on Wayans Brothers, but she's not badass. She tries to come off as badass and tough in certain scenes, and it's just like she's trying too hard. Not that she's a bad actress, she just not pull up off this role. Just saying, no. The twist with her is she's also working for the CIA, a different division, and she was following them because she believes that there's a mole in Tommy's division. And there's the other twist. It's revealed that it's Harry, like Paul Sorvino's character, or that he's the mole working with the Russians. There's also this guy named Skinny, who is actually a really, really fat Asian guy. And so now they have to stop the shipment of jeans from going out, and yeah. Action scenes abound. This is another one where it's Van Damme. He has some hand-to-hand fight scenes, but there's a lot of gun stuff too. Van Damme, I gotta keep standing up for the man because people say, "Oh, he can't act. He's just there to show off his muscles and kick people." He has a great emotional range. You know, when Eddie is killed, hey, you know, the look on his face, Tommy. He has emotional range. He can act. You gotta, come on. You gotta give him the right roles, first of all. He's a good actor. I think Jean-Claude Van Damme is legitimately a good actor. There's some great scenes. It's a set in Hong Kong. I think it was filmed in Hong Kong. Directed by a guy named Tsui Hark. Look, I don't know about what the director was doing or the editor or whatever, but there's a lot of shots that are just like first-person POV shots. And I don't know whose POV they're supposed to be, but it's very weird. There's a lot of those shots in this movie, and there's a lot of like weird shots that just it's annoying. It's annoying. Explosion stuff, very good. Nice action scenes in this. Not a terrible movie at all. I like the whole aesthetic, but there's too many twists. All right, first it's revealed that Tommy is a CIA. Okay. And they think that Eddie Wang is the one that's the connection. Well, then another twist, he's not. He's just innocent in all this, being friend. And Layla Rochan's character, she's in the CIA. Harry, Tommy's handler, he's a double agent working for the Russians, and there's just so many twists. There's so many twists. There's some comedy stuff in this. This is another buddy cop movie, I want to say, because for most of the runtime, Van Damme and Schneider, they're on the screen together for most of the runtime. There are times when they're separate, like when Van Damme is out doing something else. Rob Schneider has this scene with Layla Rochon where it's supposed to be like a love interest scene, because they don't ever go that route, but it seems, I don't know. There's no substitute. It's called the King of Knockoffs because you can sell anything, even knockoffs. Even though he was getting criticized at the end of this for them being knockoffs, and he points out that there's shoes called Puma with 2 M's, so obviously they're knockoffs. But yeah, this wasn't bad. I give it middle of the road because you know what? No, I'll give it pretty good. I thought this was one of the better Van Damme movies. I thought this was going to be a dud. I mean, that's what my expectation were low going in, but I really did enjoy this. That was pretty good. Not much to say about this. Some decent acting, even from Rob Schneider, who can, depending on what kind of movie is in, it can go from decent to you can do it, depending on who's directing or what he can do. Yeah, he did pretty good here, I thought. So, yeah, pretty good. So let's go ahead and choose the next one. She got it real good. I did add a new category in here to replace the Jim Carrey one, so that we still have the 30. All right, then we have TV adaptation. So I have to find what I did with those and do a TV adaptation, a movie that's a TV adaptation of a TV show. Yeah. So there's that. So what are your thoughts on Knock Off? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.